Please hit the subscribe button for more content.
Hello, welcome to episode 2 from Racing Bet Data, bringing you a short series of videos showing you how to use the Racing Bet Data website. In episode 1, we looked at how to use the data dashboard. If you haven't already seen that video, I recommend you go back and watch that one first. We do mention SaveASelection management within that video, and that's what we're going to be looking at today in this video, episode 2. SaveASelection management allows you to save, amend, edit, rename, cancel, and use preset criteria that you have saved for easy recall within the data dashboard itself. As you can see, navigating to this, I currently have no systems, no strategies saved. So we're going to build a new one today. Anything that you save is logged against your account. It's not accessible by anybody else. It is saved uniquely against your account. You need to be an advanced member to use this functionality within the website. We'll come on to membership within another video later on. Let's get started creating our own first new strategy. Click Add New. The first thing you need to do is name this strategy. Now I'm going to call it 6-year-old last time out first Windsor. That's going to give you a clue as to the criteria that I'm going to be using and ticking as I work through the new selection panel. This is not designed to be a system or strategy that's going to win you money long term. I'm simply using this as an example to show you how to use the new selection panel and how you can recall that strategy and implement it on the dashboard. So let's get started and work our way through. We need to make sure that we have selections made in these filters as we work our way through them. So country, GB or I, either of those. I'm only looking at Windsor as a track, so I'm selecting WDR only. I don't need any of these other tracks selected. If you're not familiar with the abbreviations, hovering and clicking over this little key indicator will bring up all of the racetracks with their abbreviations. As you can see here, WDR is Windsor. We move down to the going. Again, all these abbreviations can be found using the key on the right hand side and clicking on there. I'm not fussed on the going, I'm not fussed on the type of race, and I'm also not fussed on the pre-race favourite. These are obviously criteria and filters that you can use specific to you, but for the purpose of this exercise, I'm looking at age, track, last time out position. So jockey and trainer I'm leaving alone. The age I'm selecting 6-year-olds only, and pace data I'm selecting everything. Weight, again, everything, headgear, all. And then I'm not making any changes to these min-max controls that are on the next filter sections. All the distance is included as well as all classes. Now we come down to supplementary filters. These ones that were added in July 2021 in addition to the existing dashboard, so they work slightly differently. To utilize these, you need to make sure that you tick this use supplementary filters box here. So I'm going to tick this, and I'm using all of these number ranges as they are by default. Wins in the last 5 races, I'm selecting all. Last time out position, here's the critical one, I'm selecting first only. So the horse won the last time out. All years, all months, all days of the week. I'm leaving this as all for the moment, but I will come back to that. And then I'm going to select add this selection. We now get the message saying the selection has been added to the system, and we can use it by going to the dashboard. Click go to dashboard, and then within the apply selection criteria box here, you should see your drop down option, and by selecting it, it should auto populate. There you go, you can see that my criteria has been recalled and left as I've selected it. Now by going to the bottom and selecting submit, I should generate some output here. You can see here 49 races or records meet my criteria, and actually you can see there's one at the top which is running today. If I scroll to the bottom, you can look at the profitability in the tables. And again, you can see here, as we did in video 1, you can analyze number of horses, number of races. Now, just to explain why we have a differential here, number of races 42, number of horses with odds 49. That means that within at least one of the races, there were 2 or more horses that met our criteria running at the same time in the same race. The reason we have horses with odds 49 here and only 48, we use the tissue price for races that have not yet started. So we have the forecasted odds in here. We don't have a forecasted Betfair odds. And then looking across to the place SP, there's only 47. So that indicates that there was a race where there was no Betfair place odds, and that's likely where there are less than 4 runners. But we can check that by sending this to Excel, opening up the Excel, and we can see by scrolling across to the right here, Betfair place SP, we've got blank, which is the top row, then we have a blank below it. All of the others are populated. Now, why do we have a blank here? Let's highlight this row and take a closer look. We can see here there's only 3 runners in that race, so there was no place market offered by Betfair on that race. The one above it is today's, and obviously those Betfair odds are not available until the race has started. Those odds will populate tomorrow when the site updates. So let's go back to the site. So we're assuming that you've already picked and used your criteria before you create and save it, and then you can use it for easy recall. So if we go to the top of this page again, top of the dashboard, I'll go back to manage selections. Now what I want to do is amend this selection by clicking amend here. And I'm going to go to the end of the filters, and I just want to select today. Now I could select yesterday if I just want to look at it in the morning and look at yesterday's results, but I'm going to select today and amend this selection. Now all I need to do each day is go to the dashboard, select my save selection from the apply selection panel, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see that it's only going to show me horses that are running today. Select submit, and you'll see that one entry here. So I don't need to see all of those historical records. I've already built, tested, designed, created my system or my strategy on the dashboard. I've then saved it, and all I want to do is each day or each week, whenever we want to go into here, is run this to see, are there any qualifying selections that meet my criteria running today? That's how you use the SaveASelection management page on the website.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more useful content.